and it's really, you haven't conquered. You just have created more fear. And, and it's also a way to feed more the enemy and make him stronger and more powerful opponent. So one of the righteous demonstrations of anger to avert evil without causing harm is sometimes productive of good. Yogananda used to say it. But blind, uncontrolled anger is revengeful, spiteful, and it only increases evil, the evil that you wish to destroy. So it is important. I know it's going to sound like I'm not weak. I can't be shown as vulnerable, but to be indifferent to those who seem to enjoy making you angry is the first step of success in really overcoming anger and gaining power over it. And now, something I shared with the Latin American community in a video the other day is that once you begin to master your anger, your desire to slash back, to say, I'm right, you are wrong, they did it to me, and blame, and make yourself a purposeful winner as a holy victim. That's not winning at all. That's not winning at all. Yogananda used to say that you can set an imaginary machine of calmness, of peace in your genes, in your cells, in your soul. Imagination leads to power. You can imagine that. You can use the power of your subconscious mind. So when you imagine that you have a machine of calm, of peace inside of you, and as soon as the trigger comes, and as soon as the evil person comes, as soon as the situation that wants to just put you out of control, that wants you to give in into their accusations, their bullying. I've been married before. I've been in legal situations where they've tried to bully me, send me letters of, we're going to do this and that against you if you don't do what we say you need to do. If I will have reverted to anger during all this legal stuff for businesses and situations, I will have reacted. I will have become, my own worst enemy. So we want to master our own enemy because we really want to be the best ally that we have. So you imagine that you have this machine, you install it, and when the trigger comes, just imagine you are pushing a button saying, I am choosing to be the wiser, or to be the calmest, or to be the bigger, elevated, higher, mature person in this circumstance. And when you begin to practice this, and you begin to master the range of emotions in you, this is the power of this. This is where you say, but I don't only want to overcome anger. I want a higher purpose of it. You begin to develop metaphysical reason, and anger begins to fade. And you begin to use that energy of the fire, of passion, of purposeful. I'm not sure if this is the correct word, but purposeful, the aggressiveness that is needed to take your place, to move forward in athleticism, in sports. You become a master of your anger, and you begin to use that blasting of energy to create good for you, to not harm others, and especially to not harm yourself. And just to end this podcast, Yogananda used to say, look upon the anger-arousing agent as a child of God. Think of him as a little 5-year-old baby who perhaps was unwittingly stabbing you if he was your brother or sister. You should not feel a desire to stab this little one in return. Mentally destroy anger by saying, I will not poison my peace with anger. I will not disturb my habitual joy-giving calmness with wrath. I am in control. I am the one. My darlings, these are times for overcoming anger, for really growing into wisdom, for owning in fullness who we are. Our ups and downs, our emotions, our beliefs, own it all. Know who you are. That's the greatest spiritual contribution you can do to the world. And then establish yourself in strong core values, in deep fundamentals. Don't worry that much about your reputation. Focus on building a strong character. Reputation is given by others. Character is created by you. Develop a strong character of faith, of bravery, of commitment, of moving forward and Godwards no matter what. Overcome the destructive emotions and feelings that take you off of your center. Be in charge of your center. Remember, nothing can disturb you unless you allow it to do so. I wish you an incredible week. Next time we'll have a guest in the show. I love you so much. Overcome anger and may peace find you within, and never leave your mind, your experience, and the way you serve others while alive. I love you. Thank you. I will see you next week. Un beso. Adiós. Thank you for listening to the Spirituality Now podcast. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and share us with a friend. To learn more about how to live more present in the moment and take your faith into action, visit delaflorteachings.com/faith to access the free training of 21 Days of Faith in Action today.